What's going on YouTube? Welcome to the channel. We are ushering in to the new era of Multiversus, and we got the first official patch notes here for you guys. I don't know what the hell to expect, just being honest. Now, open beta version 0 posted on today, July 18th, 2022. We got new stuff. The Iron Giant is finally in the game, and he is our very first colossal sized character. I'm super excited because the Iron Giant looks incredible. He looks super sick, and I really want to see if the team can actually create the first competitively viable heavy in a platform fighter. You know, in other platform fighters, usually heavies end up being viable for a little bit and then they fall off due to their disadvantaged state. So I want to see how they tackle that in Multiversus. And they actually added a new stage, the Ancient Sky Arena map. Steven Universe is now available to play, so I know the Steven Universe fans out there are actually going to be super happy about that. And for the love of God, thank you. 1 through 4 player local play is now available, so now we can actually have the homies come over. We all sit on our PCs, our Xboxes, our PS5s. Don't matter what it is. I was about to say Nintendo Switch. Oops. Doesn't matter what it is. We can actually sit together and finally play with our friends at home in person. How beautiful. So, some global mechanics changes, and I love that they're doing mechanics changes. It always makes the game feel fresh and addresses issues that the community might have at large with the way the game functions. Take notes. Beautiful. So, we have wall fatigue. After spending 5 seconds wall sliding without touching the ground, or starting to wall slide 6 times without touching the ground, you will start to slide progressively faster. This was done so that people can't just wall cling and effectively camp or stall on the wall forever. So I think that was a great change to be made, because even though at high level play this can be dealt with pretty easily, I figure at lower level play or mid-level play this might actually turn people off because they might not be able to deal with it. So I think overall that was a good change. After spending 10 seconds wall sliding without touching the ground, or starting to wall slide 11 times without... Oh wait, I just read that. Oops. So, wall fatigue effects. Wall sliding no longer resets your air specials and air evades. Oh, wow. Well, that's it. You sliding, that's it. You're not getting those back. You're done. Okay. You no longer get a double jump after wall jumping. I think that's fair. I think you should get rewarded for making people burn their resources off stage. So if they just kept getting them back, that's actually pretty counterproductive. For every 0.5 seconds of wall sliding, or every time you touch a wall, you lose dodge meter. Oh, shit. Oof. Okay. All right. I see. Let me see. Fire debuff damage now decays over time. Nice. Abilities that use ammo are now divided into 2 cooldowns. 1 cooldown to use the ability and 1 cooldown to refund ammo. Ability cooldown modifiers affect both cooldowns equally. I could see that they're definitely going for the projectile meta, and I appreciate that, because nobody enjoys a projectile-based meta. Let's be honest. You don't want to get zoned all day. You actually want to scrap. So I'm happy that this game is promoting scrapping. A glossary of Multiversus terms have been added to the main menu. So commentators, you got no excuses, all right? Make sure you study that glossary. Got to get real knowledgeable of what to say in this game. You feel me? Added 2 new advanced tutorials covering knockback influence, KBI, and elemental interactions. Dodge. Iframes are removed when canceling a dodge into an attack unless the dodge successfully dodges an attack. That's actually a really good change. You can't just dodge mindlessly anymore. That's good. You have to have some thought-provoking dodges, guys. You can't just do it willy-nilly now. Dodge jump movement increased slowed by 5%. So that's basically, you know, there's no wave dashing in this game. It's like dodge jump movement. Basically, when you do a dodge on the ground and you automatically cancel it with a jump, you get granted movement speed. That's how you see people flying around the screen the whole time. And I'm guessing that they slowed this down just to make it more easy on the eyes for spectators watching the game to keep track of what's going on, while also maintaining the fast-paced gameplay people love. So, you know, you try to satisfy both sections, or both, you know, communities of the game, respectively. Perks. Arya removed. Wounded. Arya new. Betrayal. Hitting an ally with Arya's dagger has a longer cooldown, but the ally is given an enraged buff. If Arya dashes to a dagger on an ally, she enrages herself. Okay. Bugs Bunny Lingering Love. The Lingering Love projectile now has a cooldown. Lingering Love was forcing opponents to permanently alter the way they played against Bugs Bunny and felt too oppressive. I hear it. I hear it. Harley's Confetti Explosion, now earnable through character mastery. Dope. Superman new. Break the Ice. And I love this. I love that they actually will remove certain like unique perks entirely or just introduce new ones over time. This is going to allow the game to continue to feel fresh even when these base game characters, because remember guys, the characters we have right now are like the final characters of the game pretty much in terms of like the beginning, you know? There won't ever be another beginning characters. These were the characters we were given to at the start. So later down the line, years to come, if they start to feel dated, you could see that the team is willing to actually take the initiative to actually improve upon old characters or even introduce new things to them to make them feel fresh again or make them feel modernized. And I think that's really, really solid. I super appreciate that. Superman deals additional damage to fighters debuffed by ice. The additional damage scales with stacks of ice. We want players to experiment with trying frost, breath, and ice stacks into their gameplay. Dope. Taz removed, right back at you. Taz new. I gotta get in there. Taz's allies can jump into his dog pile, giving it more damage, more knockback, longer duration, and armor. That's so silly. I love Looney Tunes characters. General perks. Many have been renamed. New general perk, Armor Crush. Your team's fully charged attacks break armor. Break armor at 75% charge if your ally also selects this perk. So it's weird because I feel like this is cool, but if you have to fully charge an attack to break someone's armor, especially in doubles, which is very fast-paced, I don't see that landing a lot. In fact, I see you getting disrupted a lot for trying to charge an attack like that to break armor. It's funny because last build, I was basically doing a lot of charged upward attacks to kill people off the top. And I was starting to get them, but I would have to make hard reads to get them. And I think this is cool, but to actually have as like a general perk for you to use, I think it's going to be really hard to take advantage of. Static Electricity. Static Shock? Really? Anybody? Formerly Electric Projectile. Charge time reduced to 4 seconds. No longer charges without ground movement. That's Flammable Doc. Formerly the Fire Projectile. Ignite duration reduced to 1 second. Stack 2 seconds. No more getting burned the entire match. Thank God. This was a big deal in the last build, and nobody liked these projectiles being so freaking good because of Ignite. I know Gray Health has to be nerfed too. Let me see. Ice to Beat You. Formerly Ice Projectile. Debuff stacks reduced to 1. Stack debuff stacks reduced to 2. I like that. Absorb and Go. Formerly Ability Refund on Take Projectile Knockback. Unstacked. Ability Cooldown Refund reduced to 7%. Retaliation. Ready. Formerly Projectile Gray Health. Gray Health duration reduced to 3 seconds. Stacked is just reduced to 4. So, I want to say this is still useful, but it's not as stupid as it was before. So that's dope. Really dope. I want to see if this still becomes like the go-to. Very curious to see if teams still go to that. So Arya, her Nair, neutral air attack. Let me see. Attack callouts reference default controls. Oh, okay. The legend plus buff minus nerf squiggle change. Neutral air attack. Earlier branch on hit to make combos more reliable. More recovery when whiffed to allow for a slightly larger. Alright, so you get to punish her now if she whiffs. Aerial and grounded up special. On hit movement follow is more consistent. Cooldown reduced from 20 to 18 seconds on grounded down special and aerial. This is to give Arya a bit more access to armor pierce as the match progresses. Grounded up attack has earlier on hit cancel frames to allow it to combo more reliably. Let's see, nerfed side air. Hitbox was shrunk to better match the attack animation, and grounded side attack 1. It's nerfed. More whiff recovery to give the attack a bit more risk for its reward. That's dope. Let's go. Batman had to have gotten hella buffs. You guys know this. Batman was suffering. You can't have Batman in a game and he's suffering. He's Batman, right? Oh, I'm leaning up for this one. Let me see this. The goal of these changes are to give Batman earned ring out power and additional team utility, giving a number of different attacks and combo routes that give Batman the ability to stack and maintain weaken debuff on the enemy. Oh, shit. Plus, his aerial and grounded side special grapple can now be canceled out of using jump or dodge. This should give Batman additional outplay options and give him some team utility that he was lacking previously. Oh, man. You can reel in and jump and dodge out of it now? That's OD. So that my man got cross-ups. While in smoke, Batman and allies ignore enemy projectiles. Oh my god, I think lasso counts as a projectile. So you mean to tell me I can't whip him in the smoke? Oh no. This should help Batman with a bit more team utility. Aerial and grounded neutral attack. He only got buffed, no nerfs. Battering on hit now applies 1 stack of weaken debuff. Okay. Up air attack 2 applies 1 stack. Everything applies a stack of weaken? Up air attack 2, side air attack 2. Give him the grounded up attack, it's still giving you weaken. I'm moving on to Bugs Bunny. Aerial and grounded down special. When exiting from tunnels, Bugs Bunny and allies' invincibility frames have been reduced. Yes! I thought Tunnel was degenerate and toxic, so it's beautiful to see that they heard the people and fixed that. Aerial and grounded neutral special. Bugs Bunny and allies do damage to the safe when attacking it. Okay, that's another nerf. All right. The safe could stay on the map for too long, so we decided ally attacks can also damage the safe, reducing how long it stays out overall. This should provide more opportunities and openings for the enemy team to play around. Thank God. Side air attack has more whiff recovery to allow it to be more punishable. Thank God, bruh. Let's go. Yo, they're doing it right. I love it. Finn definitely got nerfed. He was nuts. The goal of these changes are to reduce the easily achievable blazing movement speed Finn has access to. Okay. Grounded down attack, a buff. Hit 1 and 2 chain together more reliably. That's fair. Reduce knockback on second hit. Okay. Grounded up special. Hitboxes now connect into each other more consistently. All right, all right. Base movement speed reduced from 2200 to 2100. Grounded down special. Boots of speed now gives 10% increased movement speed on first purchase, 5% on the second stack, and 3% movement on each subsequent stack. Reduced from flat 10% on all stacks. It is now capped at 10 stacks, reduced from unlimited stacking. Damn, they're really going after him. Down air attack. Hitbox starts a bit later. Side air attack 2, increased whiff recovery. Nair has increased whiff recovery, and down air special crystal now counts as a projectile for perk application. Let's go! Nice. Nice, nice. Darn it. Oh my god, she got nerfed. Woof. Yeah, they definitely thought she was really good. Nobody was playing her though. Like, Uno was waking me up to, wow, this character's actually pretty good. Down air attack, startup of move decreased. Ooh. Neutral air attack, increased base knockback. Aerial and grounded neutral special has additional startup time before it becomes active. Previously, the projectile slow would be active on frame 1, which made projectiles nearly useless against an aware Garnet. Up air attack, startup of move increased. Side air attack 1 takes a bit longer before it can be landing cancelled. Side air attack 2 added additional whiff recovery to give a larger window where the attack can be punished on misses. Sweet, sweet. Okay, those are fair. Those are actually fair in my opinion. Harley. Oh, no, she got some buffs too. I was about to say all nerfs. Either this character was a menace. I felt like you did not have to actually... my main issue with her was the mallet. It hitting the way it did behind her, in front of her, etc. I thought that move was just really stupid, but whatever. The bomb will now pierce armor. Makes sense. Harley bomb equipped no longer counts as an air special use. Harley Bat Bomb will detonate after 6 seconds even when attached. This is to prevent how oppressive the bomb could be when attached to Harley. It would cause all approaches to Harley to be unfavorable. Swag. They fixed a bug. Fixed an issue where the bomb would disappear when attached to a player that goes to the edge of the blast box. Up air attack. Increased time between use when using up air attack again when up air attack is cancelled by landing. Side air attack. Slightly more whiff recovery, and the neutral air attack has more whiff recovery to prevent it from being a very strong and safe option for Harley. Nice. I like it. It has more whiff recovery to prevent it. Yes. But I don't think they touched the hitbox for it. Jake. I know they definitely nerfed Horse. They had to. Let's see. Aerial and grounded side special. Yep. Can cancel and hit earlier to allow it to more reliably combo. You should get rewarded for hitting it. I agree. Startup of move increased. Good. Initial movement speed slowed from 2 to 1.5 to give more time for opponents to react. Up air attack. And guys, keep in mind with all these things, you can't just think of how it's going to affect top level play. You have to think that most of the player base are mid to low level players. So you can't just cater to the best players, because if you do so, you're going to leave most of your player base unhappy. Jake's horse was making people unhappy. Straight up. That move was annoying as hell. You know it. Everybody knows it. All right, Jake mains. I know you guys like, NAKAT, man, shut up. All right, I'll be quiet. Up air attack. Can cancel on hit earlier to allow it to more reliably combo. So yeah, no, they helped him out. They definitely helped him out. They like made a lot of his moves cancelable so he could just combo out of them. Like pretty much almost all of his aerials. Or even no, his up aerial, but most of his grounded attacks, they did that too. Weight. They actually changed his weight. They made him lighter. Oh, snap. Okay. And side air attack. Jake's stretch punch distance is now based on charge time. That's a good change. The sweet spot on the attack will only apply if changed for a long enough time. That's actually so cool. Rain Dog got buffs? What? Grounded side special can be canceled immediately on hit. Up air attack multi-hit will combo a bit more reliably. Grounded up attack, increase hitbox size in front. Grounded down attack is fast startup. Up air special movement speed increase. Reduced from 2 times to 1.5. What? I don't know how many. I want to see the community's reaction to the Rain Dog buffs. Oh man, I thought Rain Dog was gonna get nerfed. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see how this plays out. Shaggy. I think Shaggy needed help. He was too honest. Like, actually, he was too honest in a sea of characters that are pretty nuts. Passive. Shaggy now starts with a sandwich with each life. Like, it's a buff, guys, but it's funny because, I mean, did you just read the sentence? Like, you just heard me read that, right? Down air special has armor when starting descent. Grounded up attack has earlier on-hit cancel frames, and knockback pushes the opponent up and forward to help Shaggy follow up and combo. Grounded down attack has faster startup, base movement speed got nerfed. Oh, they made Shaggy slower. Interesting. Steven. Neutral dodge. Bubble shield charges and refresh time now shown to the player as an ability cooldown. Okay. Rose's gaze. Requires 10 stacks, increased from previous 8 stacks. Bubbled opponents have more control in the air while bubbled. Bubbled opponents have more control over their movement while in the bubble. Up air special, upward movement reduced. Superman! Wait a minute, let me look at Steven real quick. Yeah, I'm liking these nerfs. Get him out of here. Superman! They changed his grounded down attack. His armor removed from the attack, but will now break armor. Bet? Okay. All right. Aerial and grounded down special. Laser has longer range and now applies projectile debuffs from perks on knockback. Grounded side special, faster startup. Grounded side attack, the jab combo will chain together more reliably. Taz, a general change. Many of Taz's attacks will retain velocity when branching into other attacks, making his movement less clunky. I like that. Taz is super fun. Neutral special. Holding neutral special will keep Taz's mouth open for longer, making it easier for Taz to eat projectiles. That's dope that they gave you more control over that. I think that was much needed. And also that general change is cool. I feel like Taz is a character where mobility is super important because even though he hurts so much, he lacks the appropriate range, in my opinion, to deal with characters, especially that have disjoints or just purely outrange him. So he needed that. Grounded down attack. Moves further, granting it greater range. His weight got decreased. Yo, he's lighter too. 70 to 63. Dang. Aerial and grounded side special. Additional commitment before you can cancel out of this attack. All right, so they don't want you to just be able to tornado. All right, I feel like popping out. I'm going to jump now. Like, cool. Aerial and grounded down special. Has ammo to reduce Taz's zoning effectiveness. Makes sense. Can't just spam apples forever. Side air special. Taz can no longer turn and change direction of the knockback. This was leading to really unearned feeling reversals where Taz's opponents would knock Taz off platforms and try to follow up only to be reversed. Fix an issue where Taz could turn permanently invisible. Okay, that's good. I think that was happening on the PS4, so of course. All right, Void, let's see what they did to you. Tom and Jerry. The goal of these changes are to bring some more risk to the really large reward Tom and Jerry have. Tom and Jerry didn't have enough risks, and his close range attacks were a bit too safe. That's facts. That is facts. Tom and Jerry was pretty damn cheap. Not gonna lie. Down air special. Dynamite ammo cooldown increased from 9 seconds to 12 seconds. Up air attack added additional whiff recovery. Down air attack hitbox starts a bit later. Okay, so now the timing of that down air is later. I wonder how much later though. I have to ask Void. Side air attack added additional whiff recovery. All right. So if you whiff, it's gonna take you a little longer to go back to neutral state, buddy. You better land it. Bug fix. Jerry slingshot from aerial and grounded neutral special will now trigger attack decay. Okay. Velma. Like a cop car. Increased health from 15 to 18. Neutral dodge. Projectile shield will only turn on if Velma has dodge meter. Oh, great. Get these nerfs going. Great. Up air special. Reduce size of hitbox. Beautiful. Reduce the knockback. Beautiful. Reduce weaken debuff stacks from 5 to 3 on hit. If you want to not interact, it's gonna come with a risk. I love it. Come on. Bug fix can no longer cancel during startup. The grounded up special, excuse me, my English. Grounded up special. Increase cooldown from 14 seconds to 28 seconds. And then the grounded side special, Velma is now only able to cancel the grapple with a grounded up attack. You love to hear it. I'm sure they saw Velma and they were like, this is a mistake. This is a mistake because she's supposed to be a support, but sometimes she felt like the goddamn ringleader of the team. Love it. Now let's talk about Wonder Woman. No bias, of course, guys. No bias. You know I am leading the campaign for the Wonder Woman buffs. We out here suffering. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Sound. New sound effects to make hits feel more powerful. A great suggestion, right? Really great suggestion. So anyway, awesome. The side air attack. Increased hit pause on hits to make the attack feel more powerful. Dope. Base movement speed. We got slower. All right. Wonder Woman's speed was causing her to be more oppressive. What? Everything we do is work. We work hard. Just making us slower is not going to stop us. We're going to fight back, baby. We're going to keep fighting back. You can make me slower. I'm a tank. I understand. But damn, we're not. Come on. It's an honest, fair, balanced character. Aerial and grounded neutral special. Cooldown increased from 8 to 13 seconds. What? Yo, come on, don't touch the lasso. Truth. Lasso was available too frequently and made Wonder Woman a present fight again. Okay, so honestly, Lasso did come back really quick. Like, really quick. I do argue that it is a real skill shot, so you actually have to be really good at landing it. Otherwise, you could just whiff and that's it. But I get it. I totally get it. I understand. I ain't gonna say nothing else. But you know what? Next patch, let's make it 5 seconds. All right, side air special. Movement distance can no longer be controlled to make the attack more committal. I definitely have to test that. It can't be controlled, so that means if I do a side air special, like wherever I am aiming, that's where I'm going. I can't like move with it. If so, I question that. Because even on whiff, even if you could move the move, you couldn't move that much. So you were still committing because it's not like you could do the side special, go forward and then midair go up a little bit and like you go all the way to the top of the screen. You only went up just a teeny bit or just down a teeny bit. So yeah, I want to see how that works out. I wonder if that will ever be reverted. I don't know about that one. Bug fix. Grounded down attack hitbox is now more in line with the visuals. Okay, that's cool. That's cool because that move was a little funky back then. But yeah, guys, this is our first official patches. The game drops tomorrow. I can't wait to play with everybody. I can't wait to keep the content coming. And honestly, y'all, real rap, let me know in the comment section below what videos you would like to see from me on Multiversus, because I've been doing guides and a lot of other stuff. I just made a video where I like actually interviewed people in real life about the game. Be sure to check that out. But let me know what you guys want to see on the channel. And of course, when it comes to these patch notes, I'm going to be doing videos like this for each set of patch notes. So guys, in the comment section below, let me know who deserved to be buffed, who deserved to be nerfed. Do you agree with any of the changes? Do you disagree with them? And essentially, like, what do you guys think overall of this update? This is NAKAT. As per usual, I will catch you on the flip side. Take it easy. Peace out. Deuces.